The new NBA season is about to begin, and one of the biggest questions fans are asking is, what should we expect from the Boston Celtics in 2025-26? A team that was recently among the top title contenders now arrives surrounded by doubts and not-so-optimistic projections. According to Bleacher Report and Yahoo Sports, the Celtics are expected to finish the regular season with a 38-44 record, which would represent their worst campaign in the last 12 years. This marks a sharp decline compared to recent years and signals a transitional season at TD Garden. The Washington Post was even more direct, calling the season a true gap year, a forced break for rebuilding, mainly due to the serious injury to Jason Tatum, leaving the team without its biggest star. Add to that the departure of key names like Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, and Al Horford, and the picture becomes even more complicated. The Celtics lose depth, experience, and defensive presence, three elements that were absolutely vital in recent seasons. Celtics blog reinforces this view, pointing out that 2025-26 will be a season of transition. According to them, Joe Mazzulla now has the mission of redesigning the team, giving more minutes to young players, and reorganizing the franchise's financial structure, since Boston has been struggling with the restrictions of the so-called second apron, which severely limits roster moves. Outside of Boston, the perception is no different. The New York Post highlighted that the Celtics' decline, along with injuries in teams like the Indiana Pacers, has opened the door for the New York Knicks to rise as the new favorites in the Eastern Conference. SB Nation also placed Boston among the teams falling behind in the race for the top of the league, alongside giants like the Lakers, Bucks, and Warriors, showing that the negative outlook is widespread. Even the Spanish newspaper AS evaluated that nothing will be the same with these Celtics, stressing that the team is undergoing a deep reconfiguration due to both injuries and financial constraints. So, while not long ago the Celtics were seen as one of the biggest championship favorites, today the narrative is very different. Expectations are low, and the 2025-26 season looks more like a survival test than a legitimate chase for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. The truth is that Boston faces one of the toughest years in its recent history, and it will be up to Joe Mazzulla and the young core to prove whether there's still enough left to surprise the basketball world. So what do you think? Are the Celtics truly headed for a gap year, or do they still have enough to fight in the Eastern Conference? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything about the NBA. See you in the next video?